Looking for a good movie about a cheating wife? Then you've come to the right spot. This list contains numerous films similar to Unfaithful. Whether you're searching for a steamy thriller or a film about a cheating wife, you'll undoubtedly discover your next favorite on our list. Starting off with number 7, we have A Walk on the Moon. When a young housewife, Pearl Kantrowitz, suffers in silent agony while the turbulent events unfold on her TV screen in the summer of 1969. When she invites sexy, free-spirited, traveling salesman Walker Jerome into her living room to watch historic moon landing on her TV, they both begin a passionate affair that flipped her world upside down and shatter her marriage to her high school sweetheart, Marty. Moving on to number 6, we have Little Children. Sarah is a well-educated woman who finds it difficult to embrace her role as a stay-at-home mother. While Brad is also a stay-at-home parent preparing for bar exams, he is married to the gorgeous filmmaker Kathy. However, instead of studying for the bar exam, he likes skateboarding and other sports activities. Sarah and Brad meet at a playground and begin a secret affair when their children are sleeping and their spouses are at work. Moving along to number 5 with Anna Karenina. Anna Karenina, the wife of Alexei, a Russian imperial minister, sparks a high society scandal in 19th century St. Petersburg by having an affair with Count Vronsky, a dashing cavalry officer. Alexei forces her to make a terrible choice: go into exile with Vronsky and never see her little children again, or stay with her family and obey the rules of discretion. At number 4, we have Chloe. Catherine and David Stewart are a happily married couple living in a fancy Toronto neighborhood, but not everything is perfect in paradise. Catherine, a doctor, suspects her husband David, a music professor, of having an affair with one of his students. So she hires a seductive escort named Chloe to put David through a test and see whether he gives in to temptation. But things quickly escalate as Chloe exposes the specifics of her horrific encounters. On to number 3, we have Asylum. Stella, who is unhappy in her marriage to psychiatrist Max Raphael, when Max lands a job at an insane asylum. Stella becomes fascinated with one of her husband's patients, Edgar, a man convicted for murder and disfigurement of his wife. Stella embarks on a destructive affair with Edgar, which destroys her marriage and leaves her psychologically scarred. When she runs away with Edgar, her rehabilitation is jeopardized. Coming on number 2, Careful What You Wish For. Doug is a young man spending the summer at his parents' lake house with his family, when Elliot, a wealthy investment banker, moves in next door with his young wife, Lena. He hires Doug to work on his sailboat, which provides Doug an opportunity to connect with Lena. They both eventually have an affair. Lena also exhibits signs of physical abuse from Elliot. One night, Doug discovers Elliot dead on the floor. Lena claims she killed him in self-defense. Soon after, a mysterious murder was found to be a big insurance scam. Finally, at number 1 we have We Don't Live Here Anymore. Jack and Terry Linden, a married couple, are going through a terrible time in their marriage. When Jack chooses to step outside of his marriage, he begins an affair with his best friend and co-worker's wife, Edith. Upon learning about their spouse's affair, Terry and Hank start their own affair. Both marriages and friendships are now on the verge of collapse. That's it for this video. Toss your recommendations and thoughts down in the comments below. Also, subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified of our latest releases on your favorite movies and TV show suggestions. And we hope to see your face in our future video. In the meanwhile, have a wonderful day you.